unbeknownst to me, all the characters are different. Just imagine that. Imagine all the characters being different in the game, and all of them having, you know, certain abilities. I mean, that's I've never heard of that before, have we? Have we? We've never. Yes, of course we have. Of course we have. We've heard of these things, and we're gonna play them. We are so going to be playing this. And apparently some of these characters, they have like different abilities, and one of them starts off with over like 120 uh you know life points, and I didn't know this because I just thought, I don't know, my autistic brain just said they're all the same. They look completely different if you see them. See, if you look, see, these are all completely different, so. But it's perfectly obvious what it is. So, we were doing a little bit of Dr. Orion, which was right there. We were doing a little bit of that. So that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. I think, at least. But I was kind of thinking of going with Wheatney. Because I don't know much about her. As I said, I've done almost all of these except the Caverns of Bazoik. I have not gotten to that. That is one of the hardest ones. Now, originally, this is kind of what happened. So originally, I'm going to say, there were three episodes, and each one had 5 levels. And I actually have that game, but for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but I don't think Steam, for whatever reason, I guess it just doesn't want that game, because it was done in 1996. I mean, a black box shows up and all this letters and numbers show up too. And so it's just kind of old-fashioned, but I do enjoy it, and I think I enjoy it more. But I'm gonna say, these are one of these games you have to work at. And you have to work at it, you have to practice. Even if you know every secret passageway and everything about this game, you will be surprised, because a lot of these things, they take me by surprise. They just do. See, they do. They take me by surprise. So, you know the drill. We have to open that little hatch that's over here. So, here we go. Now I have to open the doors. Be careful of the elevators. The elevators are very temperamental, and apparently some of the equipment just kind of does its own thing, so be careful of that. And yet again, this is just regular ASW controls. It's very simple. And this stuff right here is literally all this stuff. I thought this was a thing. That wasn't a thing? That wasn't a thing. Okay, well. Fine. I'll just go over here then. See, I just have to slide in there. Like, I'm just floating there. It just seems like I'm floating there. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I, doing the straddle splits or something? Hello? Goodbye. And make sure you look around corners, I'm just saying. Make sure. So this is another secret you're probably gonna find. A lot of these secrets you're gonna have to find yourself. Since this game is from Steam, you're gonna be getting some boonish points here. I know I will be playing some other games, but we're going back to the roots. And I know I said I know, I'm just a massive contradiction, but I know that I said I didn't, you know, so to speak, I didn't want to play the old one. I do, but I'm probably going to play it on my own time, just saying. I'm just going to play it on my own time. And this is a really good thing. You can kind of do this, get really close to them, back up a little bit. And when you get to the phlemoids that... There's going to be phlemoids, okay? Phlemoids that literally will throw gobs of goo on you. And they're kind of hard to zap because that's just what they are. So you want to back up a little bit because you do not want them touching you. And I know that's, as I said, it's kind of a pussy move, but please, you want to stay alive. You want to stay alive. So we've kind of figured out that Fred is not really, this is Wheatley, but we've kind of figured out that Fred really isn't as resilient as Dr. Ryan. We've just kind of figured that out, so just leave that there. Yeah, so, and it's really important that you get out of these doors before they close.
What is this, a parking lot?
Okay, here we go. Die. Hey, that's why you do not get close to them, because if they do that, yeah, why don't you actually try to aim? Yeah, try to actually aim at the phlemoids. That usually works out better. Oh wait, there are things in there. Things in there. Ah. Hi. Hello. I would really like a different weapon. So as I said, I think these are the males. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm just. So this is the elevator. The elevator. You know, the elevator. So, I don't know what's going on with that. Huh! See, he's just sitting there staring at me. Like, you gonna do anything else? Just sitting there, he's just not. Yeah, they made them kind of simplified. In the original, I played it a little bit last night. I found a way to safely download it because, you know, I'm one of those people. You know, I'd like to think that I'm smart, but, you know, smart people make mistakes. And I was like, hey, yeah, I really want to play this game, and, you know, not a reputable site. And what would you know? I had a virus. I think it had a virus? I'm not quite sure. But then again, it could be a million things. You know. Okay, wait. If you notice, this weapon is very weak. It's like, very weak. It's a weak weapon. And hopefully... And as I said, there are a lot of different secrets, and I don't know how many there are altogether. Hi. Hello. So we have 10 Zorch, and this is one of the complicated things. So the one thing that I've noticed with the older version in 1996 is that not only are the controls kind of stiff, but it's like really hard to aim. In particular, okay. Now I have to do the spoon. See, I ran out of ammo. So I've run out. So the spoon is actually very effective as a melee weapon. It's not bad. But as I said, in a perspective, it's not really a weapon, as it is more of a zapper. So, as I said, you know, there were probably some people that were like, violence! There's so much violence in the world! There's so much violence. Why kids are exposed to such violence, it's disturbing. So somebody did that. But I'm gonna say, this game in 1996, when it was released and put into cereal boxes, which is something that I came across as well, what really happened was the sales for Chex actually went up to 200%. So it was very profitable. It rolled in a lot of money. So these will typically try, the smaller ones will typically try to they will try to kind of go to the side of you. Look out for that. Yeah, they might actually go to the side of you, and you don't want that. And as I said, get out of the elevators quickly, because otherwise they will shut, and you will go back to where you were before. Yes, you don't want that, do you? No. So let's see what kind of weapons we have. 20. Okay, well. Close enough. So I think I'm getting closer to towards the end. So, and within the 1996 one, you don't have an actual, you just don't have an actual, like, this target. You don't have that. You don't have anything that's gonna target. So it's a little bit harder to kill them in the game. See, they're just kind of standing there, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to just zap them. See, they are in, like, see, it did it again. It did it again. It just shut at me. I growled so. Vegetables! As you know, when you eat vegetables, suddenly they just put your life bar up. Of course, why not? So we have a red thing. Red. There was a red door. And it was right here. And hi. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, try aiming at. See how hard I have to work to do that? It's just not worth it. Wait, what? Oh, ooh. So check out, are there any secrets? I don't know what that is. So it's not as creepy, obviously. Like, it's kind of really colorful. I mean, it's got kind of a creepy thing going. So that was the first one. She's exercising?
Level 2. Let's do it.
I really don't want to use this freaking weapon. It's stupid. And another thing is, you can't really. There's no way to adjust. There's no way to adjust. There's no way to adjust the difficulty. So you're just stuck with this difficulty level. So normally, there was... So let's go over here a little bit. Let's go over here, because we don't want them all bombarding us. And keep them at the distance. 6 feet apart! 10! Because COVID spreads faster than that. It's true. It's true. They're like, 6 feet apart! I'm sorry, 6 feet isn't going to save you. Hi. See, is there anybody behind me? Anybody behind me? So this really isn't necessary. I mean, if you want to do it, you can, but it's not, like, really a necessary thing to have to do. It just goes up there. The platform just goes up there. And we don't need that right now. Not today. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. Here we go. We go up the stairs, and then we hop. And then we go like that. And then we kill this, whatever it is. And then we get this really nice weapon. I mean, this is a really nice weapon. This is literally, if you touch one of those tentacle dudes. Oh my gosh, if you touch those tentacle dudes. Yeah. They, twice, if you zap them twice, they will disappear. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. See, so once, twice. There you go. Once, twice. There we go. It's really that simple. And even after I have played this game as many times as I have, both the original and this one, it still surprises me that, like, there are quite a few things. Yeah, it still surprises me because there's a lot of things that you have to, because you get overconfident. You think, I can do this. You know, I'm just fine. I can do this. So you have to go over here. Get on. This is where it gets a bit tricky because you have to kill. Not kill, but zap these certain people. Zap them. And you have to go down there, hopefully, where they don't. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's what you don't do. That's what you don't do, okay? Just letting you know that's what you don't do. Don't do that. Do not move while the platform is moving. Don't do it. Doesn't work. Wait, what is this? I think I've been here before. Have I been here before? I don't think so. Oh, interesting. So I gotta go. So I got off too soon. Is what happened. Is I got off because I was thinking about too many things at once. Just imagine that. Me with ADHD thinking about too many things at once. Imagine that. Okay, do not jump. Do jump. Now. Now we can jump. Okay. Here we go. Oh, get out of this corner. So normally, if I was playing this by myself, I would speed through this, but as I said, I am doing this for other people, so it doesn't really make much sense for me to just like, hey, you. It doesn't really make much sense to do that. That is a red door. That is ammo. Sorry, I'm a little bit challenged when it comes to trying. I'm a bit challenged. Okay, a bit challenged when it comes to jumping. Oh, you're just sitting over here. One is the only number that there ever was. Ooh. I actually have a very lovely singing voice, but not right now. It's spring! Which means I sound like a fire extinguisher? I do not sound like a fire extinguisher. How dare you!
I better drain this.
No idea what she just said. So you have to drain all the milk. That's what you have to do. To drain. This is where it gets very gross. So. There. Hello, goodbye. Let's go get all this ammo. And I'm not quite sure what that ammo is for, but let's check. Oh, it's for that. So, check if you see anything on the doors. I'm just gonna say, like these kind of things. Sometimes these are actual, like they're actual things that. How do I get down there? The stairs, dummy! So these will zap these ones because they're not very powerful. So they'll just zap them like right away. So it's just as long as you aim them correctly. So this is a no-brainer. You don't really have to do much to win this level, and I would suggest, you know, I would suggest going down the stairs. I would suggest going down the stairs, yeah. Okay. And then you drain the milk some more. Which means... Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Ta-da! Hello! Hi. Goodbye. It is so dark in here. Have you noticed? Have you noticed it's so dark? I have a yellow key. Hello. Okay. Now what? What do we do? Yellow key. Ah. Yes. Exactly what I'm doing now. So, oh, yeah. Rude. Very rude. So just in case you can get your health bar up, because that's what the water is for. The water doesn't really give you a lot of energy, does it? It just doesn't. Goodbye. Just doesn't give you a lot of energy. And
Or skilled. I'll go with skilled.
yay! Look at that. Secret. Forgot about that one. What? What'd you say? What's that? What's she? Huh? Here? Here? Hey! So, unfortunately, in the 1996 one, well, when you get the armor, you don't necessarily get protection. You don't actually get protection from anybody. You just don't. You just don't. You don't get any protection. You get a little bit of protection, but other than that, you still, your health will still fail. So, that's the only reason. I mean, as much as I do like the old ones, the old game, I mean, I enjoy the old game. It's very nice. But it's just stiff and it's outdated, and I believe in that old things can still be very enjoyable. Ah! What the fuck? You're right in my face. That was just not okay. So this can get you into a loop, and you want to avoid that as much as possible. So, yeah, you don't want to go into a constant loop, because this is going to get out. You might be going into a loop if you keep doing this. So, the best thing is just to get out of it. Best thing is just to get out. Go there. So this is another weapon. More ammo. And you were just standing there. Okay. Now what do we do? Go to the transporters! Oh. And I'm back again. So... We did the yellow. As you can see, we did the yellow. And so now we need to do... I do believe we need to go over there. Because we didn't use this. Ah, so you want to get out of the way? Ah! So that got my health a little bit. So you want to do this. With that. That's why we have the vegetables. I hate that sound. Gosh, it's
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I hate that sound. He's just sitting there. I mean, you could be really good at this, and it still is pretty hard. You can be really good at it, but it's still pretty hard. What is in this corner? I was just curious what was there because it seems. I guess that's just nothing. Well, that's just nothing now. So this is how you get out. Normally, this would be so much faster.
On to the next one.
So this is a tricky one. This is the laboratory. The laboratorium. We do not need water right now. Hi. There we go. And that's why the water's there. Perfect. Okay. So, where are we going to do? I think I'm getting better at this, actually. Getting a little better. What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't think I need to know. So that's where we were. This is where we're supposed to go. So this is kind of where it gets a bit tricky.
Okay, there
Not
better
that
be
tricky.
something down here.
Just a bit. About that.
Looks like there's more flamboys down there. Hope they're ready for this.
I wasn't expecting you to get behind me.
Probably gonna need this.
What? Are you back here? What? So here's some ammo and a key and more ammo. The only thing I don't like about this one level is that there is not enough. There's not enough stuff to get your health back. there's not enough. There's just not enough out there, and I think that's a real problem. That's a real problem. Because there's not enough. See, there's nothing. There's no vegetables. Nothing. And that's just bad. Because what are you gonna do if your health is low and you can't do that? Like, I'm at 38% right now. Like, I'm trying to look around here. And yeah, there's nothing. I don't know why I went up here. There's the blue doors behind here. On the other side. So meanwhile, I'm just gonna have to do this. Yeah. Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't know about you, but I don't like things that are in the dark. Do you like things that are in the dark, See, this makes it very easy. It's very, very easy to do this. And see, just two. Just takes two. And this is where you get the key. I remember this. That's awesome. You get it in a robot that is very unique. So we're gonna make our way to the ghetto area. There we go. And this is actually, like, it seems so easy, doesn't it? It just seems so easy, and then all of a sudden, within 5 seconds, your health bar can go down. He just shows up, he's like, I'm coming in. He's just standing there. Hello. So, yeah, you get a bit of ammo, and you get a bit of day, something like that.
Okay, how do I turn this thing on?
You didn't even shoot at me. Headshot! What the Hey, honey, what's for dinner? Oh, goo, green goo. Mmm, the stuff. Yeah. Looks really good. Just love it when you make that green goo, honey. Just does things to me. Ew, this is a secret for you. Secret
Works
for
again.
you. And look,
I could rock this.
I just got armor. Ooh, I got armor. You know, I was kind of thinking, wait, how do I get out? Oh, okay. Calm down. Calm down. Don't freak out. Yeah, I've freaked out during games and it doesn't end well. It never does. So we're supposed to start something? And that's where the key is. Oh, don't go there yet. Wait for it. Disappear! There we go. Oh yes. Yes. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. See, if you're not paying attention, you can get lost. I'm just saying, you can get very, very lost. So best thing is not to get lost in this place. Don't get lost. Don't get lost. Do not get lost. Do not get lost in this game because... Goodbye. Goodbye. I love this Switcher so much. I just love it. Hey you. Figure out what this opens. Oh, it takes me out, apparently. So, in 9 minutes, which is not bad. So this is just this character. We have several more characters to go. Okay? Several more characters. But we're gonna be going, so the first 4 episodes I've done. First 4 episodes I've done. So, yeah. The first 4 episodes I've done. We've done the 5th. So, what you're gonna want to do is do this. Just a bit. So, see those? See, they almost got me. He looks so angry. He's like, dude, don't come at me, bro. Don't come at me, bro. Hey. He thinks he's being clever. He thinks that he is being clever, but he's not. He's not actually being clever at all. He's not. He thinks he is. But he's not. This thing. See, once you get into this, it's addicting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just addicting. And you can get it to the point where you don't even have to. So, look up there. Look down there. But look up there. That's where you're gonna get, that's where you're gonna get the armor.
Probably gonna need this.
And then there's the key, and the key, and I don't know what that is, but this is kind of a thing. It's not really... It's not really what we want. That's not what I want either. Let's use the shit weapon. Yeah, I thought that this was the good weapon. I really did. I thought that this was like the fantastic weapon. But apparently it's not. It is not the best weapon. It is probably one of the worst. It is one of the worst weapons ever. Ever. Same. Sorry, my mouse was just... See what I just did? You're not supposed to be here. Hello. So, this is another thing. When he's right here, this bar, you see this bar here? This will actually protect you from that guy that throws goo at you. It will protect you. See how many times I have to frickin' do that? I mean, one time I fell down the stairs and I ended up back here, and I couldn't get out. Yeah, just imagine. I thought I was a bad gamer. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine me thinking I was a bad gamer? Okay, I'm not fantastic. I'm not gonna, like, say, oh, I'm this good. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just gonna say I'm not bad. I'm not horrible. I'm not, like, the worst gamer ever. I'm not bad. You know. So I'm supposed to go upstairs. That was just epic, wasn't it? You were sitting there. So, the key was supposed to open. Seriously? That was supposed to open it. Really?
Probably gonna need this.
Oh, I see it. Yay. Hey, come on. So that was supposed to open it. Is that a glitch in the game? Because that was supposed to open this. That is bizarre. That wouldn't work. So this one I'm not very familiar with. I'm not very familiar with this game. So, what am I supposed to do to open that? If that wasn't it, what was supposed to open it? You guys are confusing me. Confusing me too much. Okay. Okay, I have a blue key. But where... Wow. Are we having a glitch today? Are we having a glitch today? Okay. There is something that is supposed to help. See, that thing is supposed to help. But now it's just saying no. Now it's just saying no. See, that's the key right there. Wow. Where is the key? Where is the way to get to the key? See, this is where you get to the key. and you're supposed to press E, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. Very strange. It's a very strange thing indeed. Okay. Okay, that would be the yellow key. But you're not giving it to me, so... what do I do? I guess we'll just go back. Just go back. Makes absolutely no sense, but okay. Trying to think if I have a fresh perspective here. I might be able. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see here. There's a red key over there. Blue key over there. What does this do? Huh. Huh. Yeah, there's nothing else that would open that particular one. Can't get in there. Huh. So, this lever does not exist as of now. Good to know. See, that's what would do it. I can't open that because I can't. Oh, is that how we do it? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh. Cool. Oops, that's just hitting the... That's just hitting the bar. See how many things I have to use for that? It's fucking ridiculous. Cats. How many times do I have to zap that damn thing? I'm just gonna say I'm a little bit on edge. Sometimes this game gets me a little bit on edge. I'm just... Look! See, look what my armor did. That was my armor. My armor absorbed that damage. So that's pretty cool. I always wonder, does that open? I always wondered, I was like, does that open? And this is kind of a maze, just a bit. You can't really... Oh my gosh, I can't do it unless I'm close to them. Which means... See, that got me, but essentially it didn't get me because, and this is kind of frustrating because when you're shooting something else. So I was not shooting. What I should have. I don't. So, yeah, that's just the other part of the maze. Just the other part of the maze. And this would open something? I'm not quite sure what that opened.
I could rock this.
Oh, my health is okay. Okay. Okay then. I'm pretty sure I can't go in there. Oh, but I can now.
Another key.
Yay! It's like I can't go in there. I'll come back later. Come on, come on, come on now. Come on. He didn't even fight back, did he? No, he didn't. See, I got my armor. Mostly got my armor. Which is a good thing. Because I don't want to get in me. I don't want to get in me. Like, that is dead. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to. I have to go back. Because this is gonna help me in the long run. It's gonna help me in the long run. That armor is gonna help me tremendously. I hope. I hope so. I don't know. There we go. So, I'll kind of jump up there. I don't want to jump too far, because I've actually fallen off a couple of times. There's a couple of times I fell off, and you know how it goes. So, that got me up to 9%, as you can see. Pretty cool. So, ooh. Yeah. Bananas. Some bananas! I want some bananas. I have bananas, actually. Bananas happen to be my favorites. Wait, can you get up there? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting to the part.
Promising.
We're getting to the we're getting to the big stuff here. Oh, there's 2 doors? Oh. 1 door I can't get out of, apparently. Apparently, that's just the thing. So... Hi!
I could rock this.
Lay off. So this is, in the game, and the original one is quite tricky. I'm hoping that this will be a little bit more manageable as being, like, a little bit easier, because the other one... Oh dear, that was quick. That was quick. Hey! You stop that. Stop it. Behave. Behave! And the other one, you get bombarded with these things, and they're just, you know.
where this goes. Only one way to find out.
I'm gonna have to get another weapon that isn't this. And it's sad. I know. It's sad. I'm gonna have to work harder to do this. Okay, I should go this way. So I said I played this briefly. I don't think I don't know if I finished it or not. I don't think so. Okay. I don't think I finished it. It's a secret.
Probably
Yeah.
skilled. I'll go with skilled.
Secret. Secret. Secret, secret. Have we got a secret? What's down here? You. Oh. Hey. See how hard I have to work to do that? See how hard I have to do? Did you see that? I had to work that hard.
Blue door comes next.
Okay, no. That's the spoon. This is the shit weapon. Shit weapons. Bye. So this is a bit more manageable as far as difficulty, but like you can't adjust the level, which is a little bit because that's what's fun about gaming is that you can like do the other levels. You know, you can do the other levels. That's what makes that fun. That is not a secret passageway. It's not. Don't even try. Don't even try. See, and there's a lot of, see, did you hear that? That means there's one close by, which means it could be on the other side of this wall. And this is the one that has the most, it has the most, secret passageways. Like, has a lot of them. And then this is the elevator. The elevator that takes me, well, my death. I like how it just opens. It's just like, let's open. What's this? Apparently I can't get over there. What the heck? See, normally in the game, you would have like a little secret passageway that would be right there, but it's not there, so. And I have to quickly run across! Because that's goo. That's literal goo. You don't want that.
Don't you love it when things just work?
What is that? Nice. So this is actually a really fun one. That actually, see what happened? It just disappeared. So this will, when it touches things, what is that? Is there something in there? I was thinking there would be something in here. But what do I know? I just thought, hey, maybe it's over there. You know, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. See what it did? It made them all disappear. So What is down here? See what it does? That is like the best, like, weapon ever. Oh yeah. So that's the best weapon ever, I'm just saying. I got a key! Yay! So be careful when you go down there. Just saying. Just be careful. It just disappeared. There might be something in there though.
Why bother hiding this?
It was a secret passageway. It was a secret. Okay. I'm gonna have another weapon, I'm sorry. It's gonna be this stupid one.
Funny they took all that extra time to
Whew. That was intense. I can't actually go over there, so. Ah! My health is not doing too badly, considering.
Whoa. Don't look down.
I'm looking down. I'm looking down, Shrek. Die. Disappear or what? You see what I have to do? So ridiculous. And look at this. It was so easy. Ah! Dang it. How do I get more stuff for my thing? That's how I get it. That's how you do it. Look at that. What is down here? Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know. As I said, I haven't played this before. Ah. There we go. Goodbye. I got a key!
You guys must have really not wanted me to get to this, huh? What else you got?
Okay, I think I'm supposed to go up here. Go up. I'm gonna go this way. Go across the way. I think I know where I'm going. Do I know where I'm going? I don't know.
must be getting close. Now, where's the rest of the squad?
I don't know what that means.
They must have opened something.
It's making me nervous. There we go. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! I can't seem to get out of the way. Like I couldn't switch the weapons in time.
That's promising.
What the heck? What the? Okay. So this is gonna have to be, I'll try to do this as quickly as I can. Quickly as I can.
Huh. I wonder where this goes. Only one way to find out.
What are we doing? Yeah. Okay. There we go. No. I have to do the stupid one. This is the stupid weapon. There we go. Bye.
Let me
Wait.
guess.
We've got it. Now we go up, 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 up. See how hard I have to work and work on. What was that? Okay. Let's open this. Just fell.
Don't you love it when things just work?
You see how hard I had to work to do that? Like, that was intensely, like, it was intensely difficult. It just was. See what I gotta do? Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got this, which is good. It's a good thing. Ah!
Lucky or skill?
I found the secret yet again. I have to go there again. Have to go there again. Okay, where do we go now? Okay, we'll just go over here then. There's also a key over here as well.
There you
So.
are. They just leave these sitting around.
The key. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, it's just back where we were, I guess. Just back where we were. This isn't a very good current. It just kind of takes me. It's not very good. It's not a very good current, I'm just saying.
Maybe they took all that extra time to lock the doors.
And we have this again, do we? Ah!
Whoa. Don't look down.
Wait, was there any Flemites there?
You guys must have really not wanted me to get to this. What else you got?
What?
This looks promising.
This slime, like, 3 times. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to continue this tomorrow because I've already, like, spent like 30 minutes just trying to do this one. It's really hard. Like, you have to. I wasn't fast enough to get. Like, I ran out of ammo and I wasn't fast enough. I thought I could get him, but that one tentacle dude just kept. He kept doing things. So, yeah. Very frustrating. So, I don't. I'm gonna have to come back to this tomorrow, possibly, or Monday. Probably Monday. So this has been a wonderful live. Hopefully I'll do more. Yeah, but you know, to avoid being frustrated and doing the same thing over and over again, that's not really gonna do much good. So I'm gonna have to. I'll do a two. I'll get to this. And hopefully when I get to it, um, like Monday, I'll be able to just I'll be able to beat it. But that one guy just keeps sliming me over and over again, like, and I can't switch. I don't have the weapons memorized, so I don't know what is what. And yeah, and my health was 40%, and he just like bad blooded me. Said I'm actually a good gamer, but that one's tricky. I'm probably just laughing again. Oh, that's so easy. So easy. It's so easy. Is it? Is he? Is it? Is it though? I don't think so. I don't think it's that easy. You try it. It's on Steam. You try it. You try to do the last bit. Dare you? It's tricky. You might just think that. And also you can play with your friends as well. Which would make things easier because then you'd have somebody that would be protecting you and doing that. I haven't done the live stream. I haven't done it with a person yet, so I hope to, but not today because I am, I've been gaming and I think I've been gaming enough today, and as much as I'd like to get better, as I said, I'm getting a lot better. I do see myself improving with this game, but I'm gonna have to, just keep at it. I'm gonna have to be persistent as much, but I'm not going to do this anymore because essentially it's too much repetition, and you already saw me die twice. Uh, and as much as it loses you think I am, you try it. Okay? Thing is, if you mess up and you do die, or you get slimed, just keep doing it, but don't keep doing it over and over again to the point where you feel like, someone's, stabbing an ice pick through your eye. Yeah. When you're playing a game, it shouldn't feel like you're getting a lobotomy. Okay? Live, laugh, lobotomy. Actually, I saw that. I believe that was on Temu. It says live, laugh, lobotomy. Live, laugh, and do not do lobotomy. Same. Yes, I know the history about lobotomy. Don't tell me about that. No, just joking. I could essentially play another game, but I want to wait on that. Gotta get some lunch. Go get me some lunch. So, kind of what I do my lives, when I do my lives, is around anywhere from 12 to 2. 11 to 2. That's kind of where it is. 12 to 2. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my schedule isn't that well planned out. It's not that good, you know. But yeah, that's where it goes, and um, you know. So thank you so much for watching, and if you followed, that's great. If you liked my video, you can leave a tip, which goes to my PayPal, and uh, you know, I don't really need a tip, but if you want to, you can give one. Why? Because hey, it's nice to have a bit of extra cash. It's nice to have a bit of cash, you know what I mean? Have money, but having cash is pretty cool. So when you're on Amazon and you start doing that, and you're like, oh, you know, I'd love to get a pair of these, or a pair of that, or love to get a new speaker or something like that. I would love to have a speaker, actually. A microphone, not a speaker. It's not a speaker, it's a microphone. Yes, I do have a speaker, actually. I have one of the JBL speakers, and they're really good. But as I said, Twitch does not want me necessarily using music that I don't own. So kind of silly. It's kind of silly to have music anyway. I mean, music is more if you're going live and you want something in the background, because normally when you go live, you want people to hear you, and I've seen lives where they have music playing in the background. It's not that classy. I don't think it's that classy. It's just like, hi, how you doing? And there's this beat that's like boom, 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 hi, how are you? And I'm like, I'd like to hear your voice. I don't want to hear the bass from your shitty microphone. It's picking it up right now. And for whatever reason, yeah, microphones sometimes don't pick up bass very well. But yeah, I don't want to hear that where it sounds like your speakers are going. It sounds like your microphone is just gonna implode. You know, that's. But I know. I think mostly people that do that play that horrible bass in the background are usually people who they don't know. You know, they don't know how bad that sounds, and maybe they don't care, but that's usually like live me, or that kind of thing. It's usually those other things, and people tried to say, hey, go on Bigo, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No. That's like asking me to go on OnlyFans and do it only for poetry. It's like, you know, that's like saying go work for Playboy, but don't don't be in the nude. It doesn't work. It does not work. It doesn't. So I'm at a close now. I don't really have anything else to say, and yes, rather stressful as a live. It can be a stressful game. You know, I got a bit stressed a couple times. You saw me. You saw me. I was like, ah, yeah. I get intense. I get freaking intense because it's because you want to do it, and then you're like, yeah, yeah. And it's just, oh yeah, it's emotional. It's nerve-wracking. You kind of have to put yourself into another state of mind after you do this, because you're on edge. You're always looking around corners, and you're going, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Wait, where are you? And yeah, I don't want to do that. So, thank you so much for joining, and please let other people know. If you can, share this live in particular. I would love for you to share the live. I do have a chip jar, kind of. It's not really, if you can see this moving, it's right there. It's in the corner. It does really well in dark, does really well in dark environments, but in the if it's a bright environment, like it's white, that tip jar just isn't there. It just isn't there. So yeah, it's unfortunate. But yes. Anyway, so kind of have to do that. We're gonna, uh, but besides that, Chex Quest HD is not something necessarily that's very. It's so simple. The controls you can get down are just so easy, and I know I keep repeating myself, but it's so deceptively simple because. But if you're not paying attention and you don't know your weapons, you can get slimed by those things. You can get slimed. You get totally, totally slimed because you're not prepared. And I went in there and you get overconfident. You just do. You're like, I can do this. I'm just fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. And then you do that and you don't. And then you press all the buttons and nothing works. And that's not really a good way to play necessarily, but you know, when you're in a state of panic and you're about to be killed and you're thinking, no, I don't need a spoon. No, I don't need the spoon. And then you get up the weapon that and you're pressing the button to get the weapon to work, and the weapon isn't working because it doesn't have any ammo on it. And as I said, Chex Quest was developed in 1996. It's like kid tested, mother approved kind of game. It's almost like somebody, maybe some mothers got together and said, "There's so much violence in the world," and they did that, and they didn't quite. I don't think they liked, the violence. And Doom was one of those things that was it was violent for the time. Um, Nowadays it's small fry, but so yeah, they were trying to get people to buy Chex cereal, so they put a game in the boxes. They put a game in there, and it was, I believe it had like a sleeve that it was in. I'm sure they didn't just chuck it in there. They just go, okay, job done. Did you put it in anything? Yeah, definitely I did. Yeah, no. Yeah, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. No, they put it in something. I'm pretty sure. Um, and I was like 4 years old, and I had like a compact computer, and I played it, and I loved it. And but the original is just really stiff, and there are ways of getting it. I recommend if you download it, make sure that it is on a safe place because Chex HD is available on Steam, but not the Chex Quest 3. And Chex Quest 3 has, I believe, three different episodes, but each episode has um, five levels. So those five levels, of course, they're getting harder. But what really bothers me is there's no level difficulty that you can choose in Chex HD, but in Chex Quest 1996 you do get to do that. They will totally and another thing that bothers me with Chex HD, um not Chex HD, but Chex Quest 1996 is that even if you have armor on with the Chex armor, you're not gonna get, like, even with that, even with the Chex armor, um, you can't, like, you can still die. But now they've optimized it. They've made it in the Chex Quest HD that when you are there, whenever, they make it to where the, instead of your health level going up or going down, not going up, it goes down. Going down. So when it goes, when the phlegmoids hit you, um you can potentially, the level, the protection level of your armor is going to go down. So it's absorbing it, but eventually the armor is going to wear off, obviously. But if you do that, you're less likely to die. I'm saying that you can die. Anything can happen if you just sit there and you don't move around. Typically, what you want to do is you want to move around, and it's all about timing too. Especially when you have those armored phlegmoids, the ones that make those horrible noises. They go, yeah, they sound like a. The only thing that I can think of that sounds like is probably, you know those little gremlins that were eating chicken at midnight? That's what it sounds like. Yeah, it sounds like a mogwai trying to eat uh, chicken, and it's very gross. And I find that to be annoying. It's a horrible noise, horrible, horrible noise. The original 1996 one was darker because it was based on Doom. The sounds were a little bit more disconcerting, definitely, because you didn't know. But it gets you into this headspace of like, you don't know what's what. Even if you've played it a million times, you don't know, because there's always there's that one character, that one tentacle dude, that one armored dude that's gonna come at you and just bombard you. And then the thing that was getting me when I died twice in there was because I couldn't switch the weapons, and when I switched the weapons, they weren't the right ones, and I had to act quick because this thing was on me. This thing was on me. It was here. It was going, it was just doing that, and I had no way of really. So when I was switching the weapon wasn't the right one, and it was empty, and yeah. So don't do what I did. Just saying, don't do those things that I did. Um, Hopefully, we will get to see the end level of what this looks like, the end level, with Wheatney, and Wheatney will, hopefully overcome the phlegmoids on this planet, because I don't want to be stuck on this level. Just saying. And I'm going to say you're probably going to need, if you're going to go back and install the old version, that's really worth it. It's worth it. It's pixelated, of course, but it is worth it. It has, um, most places that you download checks is relatively safe. It's not really a game that has a lot of malware or a virus. There's not been a lot of cases of that ever happening. But I just, I had a situation where my computer got a virus, so just download everything with a grain of salt. Do your research beforehand. Make sure that the site that you're getting it from is not, um, is safe. Because, but even with that, even with sites that are safe, sometimes that's not the case. Like, even with safe sites, there can always be a virus somewhere. And there's millions of places that you can get a virus. It's not necessarily your fault. Things pop up. Pop-ups occur. Believe it or not, Google got corrupted a lot of time. It got that there were certain viruses that were attached to the programs. So nothing is safe for sure, and I'm not going to say, just know that nothing is really secure. You're gonna come across a lot of security breaches out there. And Twitch, yeah, definitely. But don't get discouraged. Just keep going, keep at it, because you will get better eventually. You'll get better. If you're not good at something, come back to it later. You will probably have done something that has honed your skills for that particular game. So for instance, if you're not into Parker right now, or you're not into that, you might get better at it. But there's certain things that, like, what I don't do, I do not play Roblox obbies. I just don't. I don't find that to be enjoyable. It's like, oh, don't touch the lava. I'm like, what are we in, Mario Brothers? Are we in Mario Brothers? Because it's like, pew, 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 pew. You know, I'm like, no, I don't need that. You know? So, I really wish that I could play older games, but unfortunately the older games are very cryptic. Finding tutorials might be a bit tricky, and also another thing is, not everyone plays older games. Okay, I'll play an older game, but not like 1996 kind of thing. I will play it on my own time, but I will not play it live, because for some reason I don't think this format really likes it. They don't like me using it for some reason. So, but I'm going to have my lunch. Thank you so much for joining. I said I was going to leave, and then I started talking, and yeah, it's just ADHD all around. So, bye, and I hope to stream on Monday.